Aspiring game designers, take note. It's still possible to break into the industry armed simply with a good idea. That's the case at QQP, which is bringing out just its second RPG release ever after receiving a proposal from an independent designer who had never published a game. Northlands is the brainchild of Jeff Burns, a gamer with no formal previous experience in design. This didn't stop him from pitching his creation to QQP, a company which has enjoyed virtually all of its success in the field of strategy games. However, QQP's Steve Cohen said the idea for the game was so strong, his company decided to take on the project.
We were approached with an excellent idea for a role-playing game based more on the plot than just running around hacking and slaying things. And we loved the concept of what they came to us with, and we decided to develop this whole project into a much greater area. The basic plot is there is an evil group or a menacing group that's going to harm the world, which seems typical, but you don't just have to find the bad guy and kill him. He actually evolves with the entire game. So it's not just one static guy sitting behind 500 guys that you fight through, and once you get up enough power to get through them, you just fight your way through. You have to find out what his organization is, who he is, why he's doing what he's doing.
Northlands bears little resemblance to QQP's previous RPG game, The Red Crystal. While Crystal featured a number of arcade sequences, there will be few of these in Northlands. Cohen says that's just one of many areas where Northlands will differ from traditional RPGs.
We're having many role players in with the design of the game so that many of the things that role players hate are not going to be in the game that are in many other games that are out there. You can almost design a whole role-playing system around the game, yet at the same time, just about everyone can just walk around and have fun with the game. In many cases, you might even forget what your main goal is because it's that engrossing, because there are so many subplots and so many neat little twists.
The biggest difference in the design might be in the fact that there are a number of different ways to win the game, instead of the narrow path that many traditional RPG releases follow. According to Cohen, you can actually kill everyone in the game and still win, since the vital information you need to beat the game isn't found in just one spot. Of course, if you kill everyone you meet, it's going to affect the makeup of your party. Cohen says your conduct will determine what other characters decide to join your quest.
There's going to be one main member of the party, and as you go through the game, others will join you, each of which have their own personality. You can have complete interaction with them, and of course, you're basing everything off of your main character's reputation as to how friendly the other people will be with you. So if you've walked through a town and killed everyone in that town, obviously someone in the next town is eventually going to hear of your reputation and not want to join you, whereas a more menacing character may want to join you because you've done that. So you will have a reputation which will determine how people react towards you.
There will be no character classes in Northlands. Instead, your hero's development will be skill-based, meaning that if you choose to base yourself in magic, you'll get better quickly in magic. However, if your character uses a sword on a regular basis, the experience he gains will eventually turn him into a better swordsman. All members of your party will be humanoids, although there will be monsters galore waiting for you as you wander around the Northlands world. Also, the monsters won't be static. For instance, you may run into a monster at the entrance to a dungeon, or you may come across him while he's foraging for food. Northlands will feature standard VGA graphics, but will have a different perspective. Players will see the game from a semi-three-quarter view. Cohen describes this as though you were watching through a camera from behind your head. Northlands is expected to be released sometime around Christmas of 1995. For a transcript of an interview with Cohen about Northlands, click your left mouse button to select the pop-up menu and select full text.